14 April 1942, Indian Ocean. It seems IJN submarine and ASW doctrine is lacking. Not only O-19's patrol in the Strait of Malacca resulted in the damaged heavy cruiser, but our own ASW netted a submarine of India. To cap it off, HMS Indomitable continued its superb performance by sinking 2 Mogami-class heavy cruisers. Hello and welcome back to Indian Ocean, where Arran is just conducting an attack on yet another submarine, as you can see here, and the Arran is the killer, the sub-killer. And yet another one. And this is the end of this submarine, I would say. So Arran can now probably claim 3 subs, which is pretty damn good if you ask me, for 3 attacks. And that just shows you that you don't need a destroyer to kill a sub. A small anti-sub vessel will do, because the game is not very good at subs. Anyway, off we go. Another sub sunk. This one is a substantial one, almost 3,000 tons. I wish there was a way to put notches on the Arran for each sub sunk. I saw something here, so I sent her there to patrol, and she is going to do some more patrols here. Might want to something sent to Madras. Yeah. Meanwhile, Calcutta came under an attack from these land-based bombers from Akyab, but I was able to scramble my sea hurricane, my hurricanes are here all the time, and they were able to intercept and shoot them down. It was boring, so I didn't record it. Orange, the steamer we bought some time back, is bringing in some more troops to Port Blair, which both will act as the defense of Port Blair, and then I'll start shipping supplies to Port Blair with the potential eye on attacking Rangoon, because I believe we have to take Rangoon. Yeah, and Akyab as well. Question whether taking Akyab would be better first. 4 and 4. I might go and take Akyab first, actually, thinking about this. Which might make sense for Calcutta to start getting supplies, engineering and everything, so that there is quite a few troops there already, decent amount of engineering. Yeah, we might then start bringing in troops and supplies to Calcutta and take Akyab, and then do a jump to Rangoon. Anyway, so that's the situation right now. Task Force A is back in its normal spot, parked here, because here it can respond to threats down there, here or here. I have actually released O-19 because with 4 torpedo tubes she's very good, but she's not as good as I would have liked, and in few days we will get like 2-3 days we should have enough command points to buy a battleship, so we will send the battleship to Task Force B once that's there, and yeah, that will be fun. In the meanwhile, I'll run the time and we'll see what we got. Okay, now we have something more interesting than the sub being hunted by Arran, and specifically a small task force with a Mogami cruiser, and I would say probably Fubukis, by the looks of it. 2 torpedo launchers, well, it's 3 torpedo launchers. Yeah, well, bunch of destroyers. By the time I usually know how to identify these destroyers, I finish the campaign and then I probably forget about them. Anyway, we have our Cornwall and Newcastle, and they are not going to attack until they get a bit closer. And I am going to try to get in a better position with them as well. So we will see. I'll let you know once I am a bit closer. In the meanwhile, we have destroyed a scout, which had a bomb. I wanted to bomb us, but yeah. Scouts are for scouting, someone should tell the AI. Okay, we are close enough. I'm going to turn on AP full spot fire, but not on Fubuki. Stop. You are also going to target Mogami. We are reasonably close, but the visibility, as you can see, is not that great. So we will see how it goes. That was somewhat... that was good. That was a good hit to the pagoda. And we have started hitting, and this would have been the 8-inch. I would think. This was probably a near miss. And you could have seen the muzzle flashes just here. Our ships are just here on the horizon. And they're turning away, which is fine by me. That means that I will be able to get behind them, hopefully. Okay, they have scored a hit already as well. Well, more than one by the looks of it. Well, but we've took our revenge, sort of. Finally. I'm going to unleash Newcastle, and they can just put as much in as we possibly can. Yeah, let's go and fire as fast as you can. The secondaries are shooting here, which is good, at our walrus, which I don't mind at all. Yeah, give me a few more good hits. Okay, we fixed the flooding, and we are very slowly fixing other things as well. And another good hit. And we now have fires on the top, which is always good. So let's just beat them with hits like these. The more fire we can cause, the better. And it looks like Newcastle is coming in for fire from something. I would say probably the Fubukis or something. Also could be the heavy cruiser as well. Hard to say. I think they are shooting at Newcastle now. Let me just put the smoke out. Well, we have a radar, so that should have smaller impact on us than on them. Is it me, or is that look a bit bow heavy? The waterline coming out here a bit, while not much here. That will be good. And possibly one of the turrets, one of the front turrets, is out, because this one doesn't look like it's pointing at anything sensible. Which again would be good. The more turrets we can get out of operations, of course, the better. But now it seems to be fixed. It would have been just damage. Not entirely put out of operation, unfortunately. And we have lost a compartment entirely already, which is not good. What's our torpedo range? 14,000 yards. We need to get a bit closer. And unfortunately it looks like all the fires they had have been fixed. So there goes that thing. Okay, Cornwall, you are also going to fire without spotting. You will have to go and get released anyways. Which might probably impact on how we will get our battleship, unfortunately. Because I cannot afford not to have a heavy, well, maybe a heavy cruiser, maybe light cruiser and a battleship. Cornwall has been hit again a few times, unfortunately. Good. If we can slow her down, that's definitely going to help. And it looks like we are hitting her in the aft where the machine, well, not the machinery is obviously here, but the crews and everything are, so, and we're hitting here nearby where the fires might be. That's again a good thing. And I'm going to switch Newcastle from Mogami because it's getting unpleasantly close. And also switch this to HE on Kabuki. Oh, and torpedoes are away, which is sort of what we've expected from this suicidal charge. That was nice. Okay, so this is Kagero with the two launchers. I was going to say that I switched from this Fubuki because she was done for, and she indeed is, to this Kagero. Once we've, and here are our torpedoes coming in, I believe, which I doubt will hit anything, but you know, you always can hope. Yeah, and they are launching their torpedoes as well. Oh. Turn around, please. Unlikely this will hit anyone, but you know, you never know. I'm very disappointed we haven't scored many hits on this Kagero though. Okay, I'm switching back to Mogami because honestly, beating this Kagero doesn't look like it's getting us anywhere. I think it's basically gonna be who will score a better hit on whom first. I'm happy to go spot now, because we do not have that great aim. Okay, I have switched back the Newcastle to Kagero because she's coming a bit closer. And it would be nice if we were able to sink her. It's a bit of a like switcheroo thing, which I'm not entirely happy with. Oh yeah, that was a good hit here. And I'm going to fire torpedo because and we finally started to get some hits on Kagero and also on Mogami by the looks of it, which is good. I would need one. If I had one more light cruisers, the third would have been gone by now, and I could concentrate on the heavy cruiser entirely. Newcastle. Something has hit Newcastle rather badly. Okay, Cornwall will switch. Newcastle. Yeah. This will move shortly. Let's turn around. Okay, Kagero is slowed down all the way down. It's critical. Let's switch again, and we've lost the turret, unfortunately, for a while anyway. Kagero, stop. Mogami. Cornwall has been hit badly. We'll need this. Yeah. Give it to him. Newcastle. We have something which is going to be... Yeah, this is going to be finished soon. And this Kagero, I'm happy to leave burning. Mogami is finally starting to look a bit bad. One of her turrets. Although it might be that she's not able to aim this up front because it looks like it's... yeah. But I think she slowed down quite a bit. Looking at this overtaking her. So let's finish her. Cornwall is going to launch her other torpedoes, and the Mogami is looking decidedly worse for wear. And torpedoes coming out of this, which I sort of expected. So let's turn all the way. And Cornwall as well. Yeah, Mogami is dead in the water. So it's now only, hopefully, not too long before she goes down. Since we are there are torpedoes heading most likely for Newcastle, which doesn't look that great, but looks much better than it was. I think we will have to postpone the battleship, unfortunately, and get another heavy cruiser and a light cruiser, because it's just yeah, the task forces are too small. But at least we had a fun naval engagement, surface engagement, and it looks like the Mogami might be a torpedo actually. I'm going to switch Newcastle to this guy here. Doesn't deserve to live. Well, it's not Kagero, I think it's Fubuki, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it was Fubuki indeed. And Newcastle is, after all of those things that she has suffered, she is actually looking pretty good now, all things considered. And Fubuki got what she deserved, a magazine explosion. Goodbye, little Fubuki. Mogami here is almost certain to eat a torpedo. Cornwall, in meanwhile, yeah, we'll leave it as it is. It's not a biggie. One of these two seems to be out. At least this one is out as well. So I think there might be 3 shooting still. Here are torpedoes. I don't know whether they are mine or fired by the Fubuki, so I'm going to turn just to be on the safe side. Kagero is finally sinking, and I think this might be a coup de grace for this Mogami. And indeed it was. He is done and dusted. Newcastle, go and fire it whatever you wish. And Cornwall the same. Oh, yes, these are torpedoes aimed at us squarely, so we need to get out of their way. It's coming here. We should be able to avoid it just about. So this poor Fubuki is the last man standing. I'm surprised. Yeah. That was actually quite fun, I will admit. It was a hard fight with the one Japanese cruiser and me dodging torpedoes and everything. So it was a good fight. It was a good fight, but my task force means that my task force needs to run and get fixed Newcastle, not necessarily, but Devonshire definitely. With Devonshire or Cornwall. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this. This was I would say, a pretty good one. Maybe I still haven't commented it or everything, as I could have. I'm still a bit ill. I'm feeling better than I was when I was recording the previous one. But yeah, we will see. We will see how we will go next time. And of course, hopefully I'll get better. And that means that you will get more interesting things. Anyways, if you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. That helps the channel a huge amount. Commenting and liking is always welcome. And I will see you next time, because there is little chance of this guy not going belly up shortly. Goodbye.